National Civil Rights Center and Museum in Greensboro, North Carolina is now open.
On the 50th anniversary of an important moment in African American history, the doors open at the site of a famous 1960 civil rights lunch counter protest. The museum pays tribute to the struggle for racial equality in the United States. It's the newest in a growing number of Black history museums that have opened in the last 20 years.
It is an opportunity for us to provide a moment in history in a place other than a book. It makes this history real.
Amelia Parker runs the $23 million International Civil Rights Museum in Greensboro. She's expecting 200,000 visitors here each year, generating millions of dollars for the local economy.
As cultural tourism expands and is one of the most vibrant elements of the tourist industry, it clearly creates a venue on the East Coast that will draw people from around the world.
More than 2.5 million people have visited this National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee since it opened in 1991. It's located at the Lorraine Motel, the site of Dr. Martin Luther King's assassination. DeLon Johnson and Vincent Harris came here from Texas to learn more about Black history.
It makes me want to learn more just to get a better background and to better myself personally. And the more you know, I can pass that on to my kids, and my kids can do the same for generation, so the knowledge just won't be lost in time.
Beverly Robertson is president of the museum in Memphis.
So you see this renewed interest in trying to anchor ourselves to something solid. We want something solid, something that we understand, something that can help us understand our past and thus understand where we are today.
This is great fun.
Lonnie Bunch is director of the new Smithsonian National Museum of African American History in Washington that will be completed in 2015. He says having museums in communities across the country allows the public to learn about the nation's history through local perspectives.
I love the notion that more and more communities are embracing their history, and especially their African American history. And I think the more of these museums, the more these important stories are told, the better we are at understanding who we are as Americans and understanding how change is possible.
The people that run these Black history museums say they aren't competing for tourists, but are working in partnership to ensure a fuller and richer experience for their visitors. Chris Simkins, VOA News, Memphis.